Daniel Schlessinger. I'm from Omaha, Nebraska originally, and I was born and raised there. My product is called Fix My Skin, and it is like what I like to call lip balm on steroids. And I brought some of the products to show you. I'm
Oh,
jumping
yay.
ahead a
I'm
little
so
bit, but I think it
excited.
would help to explain it. So this is like one of our key products, and
Nice.
this is basically lip balm with 1% hydrocortisone in it.
Nice.
And that is a mild topical steroid, which helps with a lot of different common conditions like bug bites, poison ivy,
Wow.
dry skin, really chapped lips, and that's my product. I can tell you more about it, but that's the gist of it.
That's awesome. Oh my goodness. And so why did you come up with this product or what
Yeah.
inspired it?
Yeah, so I know that Kebloom is for kids, and I totally appreciate that. So I'm no longer much of a kid. I'm 26 now, but when I started this, I was.
Right.
So I was 12 when I came up with the idea for this. And so it's occupied more than half of my lifetime now.
That's
And
amazing.
was firmly a teenager through most of developing and marketing the product. So the way that it came about was I grew up in Nebraska, and it's so cold and dry there in the winter time. I would always get these cracks on the tips of my fingers,
Hmm.
and I just didn't know how to fix it. And so I tried putting lip balm on my fingers because I always kept lip balm on my pocket, but it actually didn't work. And I wanted to figure out why. Um, Figuring out why kind of became my own personal project, and um, that was what gave rise to Fix My Skin. I worked with my dad, who is a dermatologist, so a skin
Nice.
doctor, on this, and it was an amazing team, and we had a great time working together on it. And together, over several years, we figured out how to mix the normal ingredients for a chapstick
Right.
with the hydrocortisone or the
That's
steroid,
amazing.
make them work together.
Um, I love what you said about Nebraska because I live in Colorado and
Okay, yeah, our next door neighbor.
yeah, and it's I definitely know the thing about like the dry skin, so that is incredible and I have to check that out. So where is it available like to shop?
So it's currently available in a few different channels. So the first way that you can get it is through a skincare website that my dad runs called
Okay.
lovelyskin.com.
Okay.
And that's a great way to buy it. Free shipping. It's one major way. The next way to do it is through Amazon,
Oh,
where we
awesome.
sell a lot of our products. We've sold in Walmart and Walmart.com for
Nice.
several years. And we also sell through really hundreds of different dermatologist skincare offices
That's amazing.
who like the product and they use it for their patients. It was kind of cool because I'm now a dermatology resident myself.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah,
That's amazing.
it's very cool. And but I mean, I wouldn't be here now without this. I firmly
Right.
believe that this helped me get to where I am. But as a cool aside, when I was in medical school, one of the doctors who I was working with was counseling a patient that they were for their dry lips, and they recommended Fix My Skin. And I was in the room, but they didn't realize that I was one of the inventors of Fix My Skin. And
You were like, yes,
I
yes.
was like, that's mine, that's me.
That is awesome. Oh my
Oh,
goodness. How cool.
oh, sorry, that's my dog.
No, you're fine.
I think is also one. I can grab her one sec. Okay. I think
Oh my goodness.
she's also very
Oh my
excited about
goodness.
it.
Yay.
This is Mischief.
Oh my goodness. How cool. We've never had a puppy join us before, so I'm very excited.
Oh,
That's awesome.
great.
Um,
Yeah.
So I know you talked a little bit about your dad. Who else has been your support while you were kind of developing this product?
Well, I think another key part is my grandfather helped a lot with this. He was traditionally a chemist, and
Okay.
so he was able to help a lot with just thinking about how to do this. I was doing chemistry classes in middle and high school, but it was a learning process for all of us. Um, we also tested all of the different formulations on my different family members. We went through almost 54 different formulations, and everyone got tested on to come up with the right ingredients. And
Wow.
then I ended up, becoming close to people and different mentors at the FDA, or the Food and Drug Administration, and patent attorneys and different people who helped take this through the whole process, because we
Wow.
did also have to go through the FDA and then eventually take it through a patent process.
That's incredible. That's amazing. And then I feel like you've kind of covered this, like when we're in terms of like a customer base, obviously. I know that would be anyone who is struggling with like dry skin, but who else would you say your customer base is?
So I think there's a lot of really interesting groups of people. One, thinking about kids, a lot of kids and teenagers start a medication called Accutane, which is really good for acne, but it
Mhm.
can, as a side effect, cause really dry skin and
Right,
really dry lips. And
right.
so a lot of those teenagers who start that are really great for Fix My Skin. But it's great for babies who have little patches of eczema or dry
Mhm.
skin. We find a lot of people who are outdoorsy really like it, who are into outdoor activities. And then I think the last really interesting thing is it's been really useful for people who have really dry, cracked hands from all the hand washing right now
Right,
during the pandemic. And
right.
so we've seen the sales of this increase 60% year over year during the COVID pandemic.
That's
And I think a lot of that is because of healthcare providers who were washing their hands using hand sanitizer so much that they just got really dry,
awesome.
inflamed hands.
Right.
And Fix My Skin is really helpful because you can just, carry it in your pocket. It's about the size of a glue stick,
Yep.
and you can put it anywhere on your skin.
Awesome. I love that. Oh my goodness. I definitely need it. So
I would love to get you some.
yeah, definitely. I am totally going to look into that because I struggle so much with that. And so how would you say you've made a difference with like this product?
So I think, you know, skin is, I'm learning, is something that's really tough because, it can seem superficial, but it makes a
Mhm.
big difference for people.
Right.
Teenagers can get, a lot of anxiety and depression from everything from